put the blame on my woman. Said, honey, it's your fault that I cannot be alone. Now rest inside 100 hours of hopelessness, for a moment's release and then it was gone. And time was man cut down trees to build his home. It wasn't long before he could see his neighbor's house. And with a piece of empowered paper he could buy anything, most of which he couldn't live without. Talk about all the ways a good life can't be easy, and the perils of being safe for too long, and understandings reach when we have been broken, and how we lift these shadows from our hearts, and how we lift these shadows from our hearts. And time was, I believed, in the hands of history to guide me into a field of my own. But every time I tried to scratch a living, found out those hands of history were my own. And time was, moved west to the unknown wilderness, escape one man's war and another's crown. But there is one voice heard by every free man, says there is no place you can hide and not be found. Talk about all the ways a good life can't be easy, the perils of being safe for too long, and understandings reach when we have been broken. How we lift these shadows from our hearts, and how we lift these shadows from our hearts. The time was a climb to the shoulders of industry, made a few rich men in a hungry crowd. The one kept millions from the other, built another tower while his family was falling down. And he swore by the abuse of the ancient rites, I will carry myself proudly though I'm too lazy to walk. The one kept millions from the other, built another tower while his family was falling down. Talk about all the ways a good life can't be easy, the perils of being safe for too long, and understandings reach when we have been broken, and how we lift these shadows from our hearts, and how we lift these shadows from our hearts, and how we lift these shadows from our hearts. And time was, I put the blame on my woman, said, honey, it is your fault that I cannot be alone. Every time I tried to scratch a living, found out those hands of history were my own.